Hey y'all, hey, this is V the Sepia Scholar, and I hope this video finds you happy and blessed. I want to do a quick video because um I'm still a little bit disturbed and perplexed by this latest season of Black Mirror. I only watched one episode, and I've been waiting for Black Mirror this entire time because I love sci-fi to the max. And they started off with a bang. They came through with an episode called Common People. It started Rashida Jones, Tracy Ellis Ross, and baby, the man who played the husband. I love him down to the ground. Ever since I saw him in The Sapphires. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But I cannot remember his name right now. But y'all, this episode disturbed me almost as much as the Striking Vipers one. If you don't know, go check it out. It involves a polar bear, a panda, and some Mortal Kombat smash sessions. But anyways, Common People. So it's a couple, two married couple. It's a married couple with two common people, normal people, laying in the bed. They're getting up. You realize that they're trying to have a baby. She's a teacher. He's a construction dude. And they wake up and they're in the bed, and they go to this certain hotel to go celebrate their anniversary. They go to this hotel. They're so in love. They're eating burgers together, talking about the child that they're trying to have, but they can't really, they're having a hard time conceiving. They come back from that trip, and the wife is on basically teaching her class when she passes out. She ends up in a hospital in a coma, and they tell the husband she's not gonna wake up. So he gets taken into another room, and he's basically pitched this software. Y'all know how Black Mirror is. That they can download her mind into her body or whatever, and she'll get to quote unquote live. Y'all know how Black Mirror, what was that one? San Juniper? That's one of my favorite episodes too, when they were downloading people's minds into a server. But either way, he loves her. He don't want to lose her. So he says yes. It's gonna cost, I think it was $300 a month. Mind you, they're just living check to check. They're saving money to have a baby, but they have no money. Then there's a little foreshadowing because his homeboy at work watches this OnlyFans type situation where people are doing wild things per request for money. Kind of like the episode where they had the prime minister smash the pig. It was a hot mess. Anyways, Black Mirror is unhinged. So he's like, oh, I'm okay. We're going to pay for her. He brings her back. She wakes up, and mind you, it's $300 extra bucks a month they don't have. So they start noticing certain glitches because the software makes her sleep for an amount of time. Oh, and she can't go past certain parts in the country because it's out of their coverage area. The person who sold them the plan was Tracy Ellis Ross, by the way. Love her down. So they start noticing glitches in the system. Okay? So she'll have a conversation with somebody in the middle of it. She started doing advertisements because this thing is a subscription. So as a coverage area, it has certain features. They have what they call like the basic. So they realize that she's glitching. Like, say for instance, she's talking to a kid who's having trouble at home because she's a teacher, and she'll all of a sudden start speaking about Christian counseling. She doesn't even know. They're in the bed making love. He's noticing that something is off, and a commercial for ED will come through. So they go back and they complain to the people like, what's going on here? Oh, you have the lowest tier of the software. You need to upgrade. What does the upgrade cost? $1,000. So in order for his wife to be, because she gets in trouble at school for offering the Christian counseling to the little boy because the mom was mad. They were going through a divorce. And she's doing all types of weird commercials while she's in class. So she's suffering and she's sleeping like crazy. So the husband goes onto the basically OnlyFans type site. You see him with weird bruises, weird pictures. And remember, his homeboy at work watches this thing religiously. So I don't know why he took his behind on there. But they have the money to upgrade her. So then they're able to go to the anniversary spot because they can go out of coverage range, all types of things. Then they find out that she's basically hooked into the grid. So the reason that they're sleeping so much, they're taking the power from her brain and anybody else who's on their brain to run the server when they're down, like giving power back. And other strange things are happening. So they go back to Tracee Ellis Ross and ask her basically what's going on. Okay, now not only are you you're on the Plus now, which was the upgraded one, but now there's a Lux. So with the Lux, you can control people, your feelings, you can do cool skills that other people had because you're downloading it from other people's brains. Oh, that sounds wonderful, don't it? It costs way more than they can ever earn or whatever. So the husband ends up having to get that one because the new version is glitching. They basically turned this lady into a glorified iPhone, is what they did. So she's basically is suffering, but he pays for an extra trip because they have a QR code to get her the Lux for a few minutes. They get her on the Lux for a few minutes, and she's able to increase her pleasure. So they go to the anniversary place again. They eat the burger, but she's catching all types of, while she's eating the burger. And then when they end up making love, she's so into it, it's crazy. You could tell it's not from him. She just gonna be turned up anyway because it's feeling so good, so it's awkward. So then they find out even more glitches. And in the middle of them finding out glitches, somebody done found this man OnlyFans site and printed it and put it on the board at work, his homeboy. So he ended up coming to work, everybody laughing at him. He don't know why. They put a picture of him doing some strange for some change on a bulletin board. He ended up whooping old boy behind. In the middle of them fighting, he pushes the dude and he falls almost under and almost get ran over by some construction equipment. So he lost his job. He comes home. He got to tell her he lost his job. They're like, how are we going to pay for this thing that's keeping you even mildly alive? They go back to Tracee Ellis Ross. She said, you can get another level. I ain't got no job. Well, we could turn her off until you get able to pay for her, whatever. And it's like, Netflix much? It's funny that this is on Netflix. How Hulu started having commercials for no reason. Amazon Prime, now you have levels to this. So it's speaking to all this. So he ends up doing even more strange things from the chain just to keep her going. Now you see him, he's missing a tooth because they probably done told him to pull, whatever. All types of weird stuff to make this money. Now they're both miserable. They've upped the tier again. So you see them all together. Trigger warning a little bit. Oh, I skipped a part. Then, when Tracee Ellis Ross told them that they couldn't take a break from paying the stuff, she finds out that the lady's trying to be pregnant. And they're like, oh, that puts all types of weird pressures on your brain. So that would be an extra charge, an extra however much a month to try to get her pregnant. It's like, Lord have mercy. So you see a part where, like I said, he missing teeth. He's a mess. They selling the crib because they had a crib in the house for the baby that they probably not going to be able to have now that they found out they can't do it with the system. They can't afford it. So you see her now. He buys her another QR card and he ups her serenity. Then she said, wait till I'm gone to do it. She goes and lays in the bed and he unlives her with a pillow to take her out of her misery. And the whole time he's doing it, it's playing commercials, y'all. It's playing commercials through her head. And then he goes into a room and he resets his server. If you understand. But this episode was so good, but so disturbing because we live in that type of society right now. You got to pay high premium even to live. I'm not even going to speak on what's going on. But it touched me. It was powerful. You should check it out. It's on Netflix. It's the first episode. I wanted to talk about this one before I moved on to the next one, which I heard is really good too. And it's called Bête Noire. And Bête Noire means black beast. So we about to see what they about to have going on with this. With that being said, I'm out. Hit the like button. Whatever you got to do, subscribe. Check me out next time. Love y'all in real life.